Man, I'm telling you. Look what we have here, people. Now, did they just ship you this?
Yeah, they sent it to me for a video.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you get to keep it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
They have all this like fucking foam inside of it.
Right.
To obviously not damage the box.
Yes, definitely.
And this pair is actually more limited than the original pairs because, you know, the pairs are obviously limited 1 through 66.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 25 of these.
Got you. Now, is there a reason why it's 25? I don't even want to set this down without.
Okay.
I put this right.
Yeah, it's a pre-release. So if you look, there's a negative number on it
Mm-hmm.
on the shoe as opposed to like the 1 through 666.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's like it's on the shoe itself.
I'm gonna put some plastic down just
Oh, okay.
keep this junk fresh. You see all the controversy behind it.
Dude, weren't you just talking about this?
Yeah, it was. This has been
Do
huge.
you want me to remind you what you were saying?
Yes.
What did you say?
I said for me, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it or wearing it because to me it's more than a shoe. But
Oh,
for
real?
somebody who is just a shoe,
It's
that's-
like a crazy thing.
yeah. I said if it's just a shoe for you, then yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, it's way more than just a shoe, so I wouldn't be able to do it and justify it.
Huh, man.
Yeah, of course. Do you feel like Nike's justified in their lawsuit?
I mean, they sued Warren Lotus.
Yeah, but Warren Lotus had the pairs manufactured. They didn't. He didn't use a Nike base.
Yeah. They actually bought these, then had it done on top of a Nike base.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's kind of my thought process. Is like, I feel like it sets a dangerous precedent, especially because
Negative 14.
they have used other brands' logos without consent, like Heineken.
Even how they got to the point where they're making shoes.
Exactly.
So Phil Knight was working for Asics,
And stole the logo.
and then he sold them all.
Yeah.
And he got so big that he was selling to all the runners on the West Coast, right? All the track and field stars. He was selling all of them shoes. He got so big, he was like, I need more shoes. And they were like, yo, we don't got no more shoes for you. You're running through more. You gotta wait till we make some. He said, forget this, and went and made his own.
See?
You know what I'm saying? But they were the exact same shoe.
Yeah.
So it's like they're founded on the same thing.
On the same principle, but then they're like suing. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy.
I mean, that's how the game. That's how the game go. Oh my goodness! Have you taken this out?
Huh?
The insole.
No, I haven't done it. I haven't taken it out or
Is
nothing.
there anything under there?
I don't know.
Maybe it's
I'm
a
not gonna take it
portal to
out.
hell.
Portal to hell.
It'll suck you in.
Yo, look at that, man.
Yeah, you have the little 5-pointed star on the inside.
That's pretty intense.
Tia noticed that the air bubble's like really soft.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
extremely soft compared to other ones. But I think they had to deflate it to get the liquid inside of it, and so trying to put that, because it really just feels like a deflated air bubble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they had to deflate it to get the liquid inside of it, and how they got it to secure back, I'm not sure, but it's definitely a deflated bubble.
I wonder what, like, I'm kind of curious to see what happens with the lawsuit, because like, it could be a shoe that goes for like, you know, a couple thousand, but then it could be a shoe that goes for 20,000.
Right.
If Nike ends up recouping some of the pairs.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, this is art, man. This is like a history. This is a part of history to where people are going to definitely remember this shoe. Remember. Now, was the video made just for the sneaker, or did he already have a video?
He had I think he had the video, and he knew that this would create publicity around the video. 'Cause, I mean, it's been doing really well.
Man, he is
you
the
know?
troller of the year.
Yeah,
I mean, if you just follow him on Instagram or Twitter or anything, he is the troller of the year. Man.
He did his part.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. And then they released the Chick-fil-A picture.
oh yeah, the
like yes,
Chick-fil-A.
then we dropped this, people.
I'm gonna do this one to make up for it.
You're right.
To make it even
come
John
on, man.
3:16.
Yeah, and Chick-fil-A, like, all right, cool.
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that is, man. How do you feel about the shoe?
I think it's just a shoe.
Right.
I think people place too much value into heat pressed Photoshop images.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's essentially they made this in Illustrator, and then they heat pressed it on. You can see it, you know.
Right.
And then like the blood, there's one drop of blood.
Whose blood, though?
I understand the disgusting nature of that.
Yes.
Especially because like with where we are currently, like you know, there could be like a bloodborne pathogen or something.
Yes. Yeah.
I was wondering if that's why they shipped it in the Pelican case.
Right.
Like if maybe like legally they had to do something like that.
Right.
The blood is
now. Do all of them get the Pelican case?
I don't know. That's what I'm kind of curious about. I don't know if that's just like limited. And then if you look, Brad Hall has a red Pelican case. He's the only one that I've seen with it. Everyone else that I know that was gifted a pair has a black Pelican case.
Got you. So how many you said there's 25?
Yeah, there's 25 negative numbers.
Gotcha.
As far as
Alright.
that's what I've gathered from other people that have gotten it.
Okay, cool.
Because Mike the Compass got it,
Right.
Sneaker Life, and he that's what he was saying. He was saying there's 25 like pre-release pairs, and all the pre-release pairs have the negative number and then have the little pre-release right there.
Yeah, buddy. Look at this.
Yeah, the artwork is crazy on the inside.
Yes. So this is, I guess, an image of what you would consider, I guess, the devil holding.
Giving Jesus like a bear hug or something. Like an angel a
what
bear
you would
hug.
consider, Christ.
Yeah.
And then on the inside of the box, man, this got your comments and everything going crazy.
I know.
Man, I saw everything. I was like, yo, this guy's going crazy. But I mean, this mission accomplished. You know, what it is that they were doing and trying to do was create buzz. And so when people were posting, you know, like talking about this and that and just post, I said, you know, you're doing exactly what you want them to do, right?
It's almost like they didn't get sued for the Jesus shoes, so they were like, let's take the next step.
Right,
you know?
right. And then this comes out, now they get sued. How do you feel about the holy water or the holy shoe?
I actually like that one better.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Because I think the blue pops. I think it looks cool on the white.
Yeah, the blue and white.
Not because of any like necessarily religious reasons or anything. I'm not super religious. I'm not a Satanist. But,
right. But to you, it's just a shoe.
Yeah, I like
and that's
the-
what I was telling. I said for somebody who is just a shoe and you're just wearing it as a sneaker, that's totally different from somebody who actually this is more to them. You know what I'm saying? This is like what they have faith in or what they believe in or goes against what they believe in or what they don't have faith in. And for me, that's what I was like, okay, this goes against what I believe in. So for me, it's more than a shoe, so I wouldn't wear it. But outside of that, for somebody who does believe in that, or if it's just a shoe, then they're gonna do great. But I know people who would you would consider, I guess, a Christian or believe in Christ who bought these shoes.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that bought it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I know people that took a W on it. I mean, obviously it sold out in under a minute.
under a minute,
Which
man.
is crazy at $1,000.
Right.
You know, I mean, if they all come with this Pelican case, it's going to be fucking insane because
right.
the Pelican
Because I
case
mean,
alone
think
is
about
like
that. Right. That's what I was just about to say. Like
know?
you're just making it hard. You're making less money.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
And
making-
like then you got to think about shipping those. It's 22-pound box.
Yes.
And like that's the thing
Which is insane.
I wanted to open it on camera originally. Like all the other sneakers for the most part, I knew what they were. This I knew what the sneaker was, but I didn't know what was in the box because I got the box and it was 22 pounds, and I was like, wait, sneakers don't weigh 22 pounds unless these are like cement shoes. You know?
So
All
did
right.
they
So
just-
this is a one-of-a-kind pre-release shoe from MSCHF and Lil Nas X. You are the only person in the world with this unique number. We hope you hate it. Yeah, they really went all out, man.
So did they just take an Air Max and, like you said,
yeah, they just heat pressed on there, and then
For
they.
sure.
I think the hardest part is they had to remove the air bubble.
Right.
You can even kind of see if you look on the side, it almost
Or
looks like
this
the air
right
bubble
here.
sticks out a little bit. Well, they didn't even add that. I thought they
What
added
release
that.
is this?
I don't know, but Kais was saying that they did an Air Max that actually has that,
Oh, okay,
and so,
okay.
I thought they added it too. But
Yeah, I
makes,
thought it was just because the outside was one and the inside was another one, and I didn't necessarily see a black one. I know of a black
It's probably
one,
just like some GR.
right.
you know,
but it had the
Max 97.
netted release all the way around. I didn't know it had this, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
I think someone should actually see if there's actual blood in there, and then if there isn't, to sue them.
for false marketing.
Right.
That's
Right. But I mean, how could you if you
You
drown
do a
it out
little
by
23andMe test.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I mean,
If you
do?
drown it out with what 60 cc's of ink?
it's mostly
then-
exactly. Maybe it like makes it so it's not
Right.
detectable. I don't
Right.
know.
Right.
Cause yeah, it is mostly ink, obviously.
Yeah.
But if it was all blood, it wouldn't be that bright.
Nah, it wouldn't, and it wouldn't flow like this either.
Yeah.
It'd be way thicker.
Well, it wouldn't be that color.
Yeah, it'd be like
Blood's not
dark.
that color.
Wow, yeah, this is pretty intense, man. This is pretty intense.
So the question is, would you buy them to resell?
Hmm.
'Cause I know you said you don't want to buy them to wear.
Now, I know somebody who actually is looking for a pair, and this is exactly his size. but I know somebody else who has one, and so I'm definitely gonna broker a deal. Yeah, I'm gonna broker a deal. But just buying them and
putting them in the store.
yeah, I think it's unreal. I'll probably even get a pair for that. I know one person that got one.
What are you buying the other pair for, if you don't mind me asking?
He doesn't even know because every site took them down.
Yeah, and supposedly they might not even ship them.
Right.
And if they don't ship them, that's the thing about this shoe. So like, the thing about this shoe is that if Nike doesn't ship them, then yeah, they skyrocket.
Right.
You know, and then if Nike does ship them, I don't really know how much more a pre-release pair is worth.
Right.
That's like the question is like, there's no real way to.
Yeah.
It's almost. It's kind of beautiful in a way, because what I will say is, you know how like in modern day we have StockX, we have all these things where we can reference prices. We have Go. It's like the one shoe you can't really reference the price.
Yes.
It's like.
Because this price is going to be contingent upon the person buying it.
Yeah.
How valuable is this shoe to you?
Yeah. The
You
only
know
place.
what I
Does eBay still have them? eBay might still have them.
mean? That might be the only site. I know Goat and every other Grail, StockX, everybody. It's not available on any of those, but Grail maybe. Matter of fact, pictures of like an empty store. We posted it on Instagram, like
So people knew, like, hey, there ain't shit there.
And they still tried it.
Really?
Yes. They
I mean, there's
still
probably
tried
people that just knew that don't follow or whatever.
Yeah. They're like, let's find out anyway. Yeah, this is crazy though. What are you anticipating this shoe to do?
I don't know.
If this does not come out,
Burn up if you put a Bible to it.
so if
Bring
this
Satan into my house.
right.
Where's your Bible?
Yeah.
I know, right? Hey, so if this shoe does not come out, they just gave you 50 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like who knows?
Yeah.
Like this is really one of those. This is a time capsule.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Nas X, you know, let's put all the beliefs and everything aside, whether you like it or whether you don't like it. As far as history, this is gonna go down in history as like transcending, you know, apparel or clothing or anything or music or anything. This is
You think
huge.
so?
Yeah, this is
I
big.
think it'll be forgotten.
I think
relatively quick.
it has two options. I think it will either be. I think no matter what, it'll be forgotten by the mainstream. But it did become such a big thing that I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be forgotten.
I do
the
tend
event, maybe the person, but not the event.
Yeah, I do tend to think that like, because now it has really people looking at sneaker culture completely differently. Now they're like, oh my god, I can't believe this is a part of sneaker culture. It's like becomes such a big thing on a mainstream level that people actually think like, oh, Nike is releasing Satan shoes. You know? That's kind of the confusing part. But at the same time, with our current news cycle and how quickly everything happens, it seems like almost anything's forgotten. Like it seems like, you know, we could drop a bomb in the middle of a fucking hospital, like a children's hospital in Bangladesh, and it seems like people are gonna forget about it in a week. So that's the only thing that kind of. But I think within the culture, it's going to be like probably one of. I mean, it's already the most notable thing that's happened.
Yes.
And it's like. Just so much controversy surrounding it.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like to take to Instagram, like this guy got more publicity. Like the last thing that got publicity like this, free publicity, was like the chicken sandwich war. You know what I'm saying? Where they had the who was it? I don't even remember the company. Popeyes and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Bro, they got like I think it was like $60 million worth of free publicity. You know what I'm saying? So this has to be in that arena.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's definitely.
I saw this on
everywhere.
everybody. Everybody was talking about this. And still is. People are still talking about
every
this.
major news article, like it's just been crazy.
He's on every news channel, every Instagram, every feed, everything. And I didn't post about it, I didn't even talk about it, right? Yeah. On social media or anything. I'm like, you guys are just doing exactly what the whole point of the sneaker was.
That's exactly
for
what
shock value.
Yeah.
And people do kind of. I mean, for what's that Supreme shirt that came out based off of that guy's art who put a crucifix in a jar of pee?
Oh, you're talking about Andres.
I mean, like that.
Yeah.
That
would
I'm
negative
surprised they get so much
25.
because they use that for an album cover.
Yeah,
That went
so, I mean, but that was
You know, like
25
celebrities, YouTubers,
years
and
ago.
people would
Yeah.
huge
I don't think
followings
anyone
to
now
push the-
has remembers
envelope.
what that was.
What it
and
was,
so
yeah.
this
But man, I
is
would
one
get
of them.
like weird looks.
This is definitely one of them. What do you guys think of this?
What do you think your audience is gonna think?
Man, I think it's going to have a lot of mixed reviews, man. I want to
Based
see
off
what
of
people are
what
going
people
to
were
say.
saying, that they were
Right.
not too down with it.
And yeah, some people aren't. I
Yeah.
mean, again, my opinion for those that if this is just a sneaker, then I can understand. But for some people, this is way more than a sneaker. The reason why I wouldn't wear it, the reason why I wouldn't buy it, the reason why I wouldn't do any of those things is because, to me, the sneakers are more. For instance, if you're walking down the street, right? There's plenty of times where we do it every day. We walk by people, we have our headbuds or our ear pods or whatever it is. We have them all in our ear, and we're just living life. Not really speaking to people or anything, right?
Yeah.
And we do this every single day. Now, if you see somebody walking towards you with a dope pair of sneakers on, a pair of reverse shatter backboards or something like that, you'll stop and give that person a compliment on their sneaker.
Well,
and then you might find that you guys have more in common than you really do.
You still attract that attention, except with that crowd.
True,
Yeah, exactly.
true,
Like
true.
this
But I'm saying for
insaneness.
me, the sneaker represents, if you really talk about sneaker culture,
Who you are.
the sneaker culture represents who you are. It represents the time when it came out, what you did in it. Did you get in a fight? Did you go to school? Did you, like, you know what I'm saying? Who were you dating at the time? Like, I could think about to the dopest album, like, you know, when I got my first taxi, when I bought my first sneaker with my own money. You know what I'm saying? And everything. I remember going to school. I remember the outfit I wore. I remember all that. So for me, it's truly a culture. But if it's just a sneaker to you,
Yeah, I would wear it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't wear it just because of the pure value of it, but like in terms of what it is, yeah, I don't really care. I'd put it on.
I would wear it with some sort of, or Striper was a Christian heavy metal band back in the late 80s, early 90s, where it was like full on hair metal band.
Yeah.
But they were, Christian heavy metal.
Christian heavy, if you wear it with a Christian heavy metal.
I would wear it with a Christian heavy metal shirt. Like something really weird that
Like a
would,
weird
throw it off.
would make people say, "What is this?"
I was gonna say like a
guy?"
Megadeth shirt, but that would actually go because Megadeth's got crazy.
What about
as
an
well.
AC/DC?
Wear AC/DC.
Yeah.
Except write out Antichrist, Devil's Children at the bottom of it.
You were right out.
Yeah, write it out.
This is a scripture referring to the fall of Satan from heaven to the earth. And this is what you would consider, I guess, Satan holding what you would consider Christ in a bear hug, carrying him maybe. And then,
Oh, you got the original Warren Lotuses.
yes, yes indeed.
It's crazy to see how much SBs have gone up.
Now, I haven't watched the video. I haven't posted much about this or anything. I feel like we are just giving them free publicity. But a guy came in,
You know?
and I had to check it out, man. I had to check it out. I had to show you guys too. The pre-release. Not the re-release, but pre.